Of interviews on there. Click on Real Deal Sports Show Live and just scroll through the plethora of interviews that we have. And our next interview guest is Dr. Rory T. Edwards, Chief Transformation Officer, the Rory T. Edwards Group, author, educator, tri-sector leader, and performance coach. Welcome to Real Deal Sports Show, Dr. Edwards.
Sir, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate the invite.
Yes, indeed. And what you say, the reputation of thousands years may be determined by the conduct of 1 hour. What does that mean? What are you talking about?
Well, there's a story behind that. So I remember when my father transitioned like 24 years ago, but before he transitioned, one of the greatest tools or gifts that he gave me, he says that he couldn't give me a lot of material stuff. But the one thing he gave me was his name.
Okay.
And he says, so whatever I do, make sure that I'm representing the name right. And so I said that with that statement is that no matter what has been, your empire has been built, in 1 hour it can be destroyed by a behavior that you choose to do knowing that it could be jeopardizing your reputation.
So true. That is so true in life.
Yes.
That's so true. And what is the exit, Dr. Edwards? What is it of some of this, the educator, the teacher, the author? What is it? How do you work with people? Or groups or individuals?
Each individual is sort of individually designed. So there's no one cookie cutter that I do that everybody gets the same treatment.
Okay.
So it's based on your needs, and most of the time when I work with people, I have a wellness assessment that is sort of set up and adjusted by the 9 phases of wellness. And so once you complete that assessment, then what happens is that I now start to work with you from your most challenging perspective. And so that's how I work with people. So it's easier for you to work within your challenging perspectives than me to sort of challenge you on something that you may believe is one of your strong suits.
But ever since the pandemic, people were housed up, like it seemed like they were like caged animals, and people coming out, and now people seem not to have patience with each other no more. Especially driving out here, man. They were blowing at me today. I was like, "What the hell?" I look up, I said, "Man, the light just changed, man. How you blowing?" Why people just don't have the patience and don't have the respect for one another, it seems, post-pandemic.
Correct. I think because most people really never realized who they were until they had to be with themselves. Right?
Ah, okay.
Right? So you don't know something because you go into work and you have social interactions, or you're going down the street, or you go to the mall and watch people. But now for a year and a half, close to 2 years, you were cooped up in your house.
Yes.
It's the first time you really got a full
dose of your children,
of yourself, of your spouse, of whomever, but you got a full understanding of who you were. And in some cases, people were not who they thought they were.
Okay, right.
And so and now I think people have grown so impatient with reality that they've created their own reality.
Right.
And so now with you coming, you're interfering, or you're sort of disrupting that reality.
And that sounds speaking. You're speaking volumes here. You're speaking. And how do you get the transformation of people from that? Get them to be transformed into better people.
Well, it's easy. Based on my company motto, it says you cannot withdraw what you did not deposit. And so a lot of people try to become who they believe other people believe they are.
Right.
I just did an interview talking about somebody who may have 500 social media positive responses.
Yes.
Will respond and react emotionally to the one negative one. Right?
Right.
Because most of the time we believe people see us in one way, and then there's somebody who disrupts that flow of energy, and now all of a sudden you're all out of balance. See, people are created by 3 things: rhythm, vibration, and energy. And if any one of those things disrupt our thinking, our toxic emotions, or anything of our positive emotions, what happens is that it then throws us out of balance.
Yes.
And so when we talk about transforming people, we let them know, we ask them about we make them do a soft SWOT analysis. Because some people may not identify threats as opportunities and opportunities as threats.
Right.
But they may understand when you say, what are your strengths and your weaknesses? they may not know what their strengths and weaknesses. So what you try to do is go in and help people to find what their strengths are and how they connect their strengths to their opportunities, and what their weaknesses are and how their weaknesses are attached to their threats. And so when we do that cross alignment, then we're able to put together something that gives you an opportunity to empower all of these things.
Wow. Okay, that's very, very interesting. Very interesting how that goes. How many years have you been in this field?
Officially, if you want to say title-wise, degree-wise, maybe only about 3 or 4 years. But probably doing the work from a perspective of still being degreed, but not at the highest level, probably about 40 years.
Okay.
Yes.
I could see you have knowledge. You bring a lot of knowledge. I thought it would be even longer than that, just from the knowledge and the conversation that you're bringing with us.
Right.
How can people get in contact with you?
By my name, Rory T. Edwards. RoryTEdwards.com is my website. All my social media is Rory T. Edwards. If you don't know how to spell it, it's RoryTEdwards. And all of my social media handles are the same
Is
thing.
it the number one with it?
Oh, that's my email. RoryTEdwards1
At Gmail.
is my email address.
Okay.
Yeah, but my website is www.RoryTEdwards.com. And all my social media is just Rory T. Edwards.
Excellent. So we have people get in contact with you. I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come on Real Deal Sports Show.
I want to thank you for inviting me, sir.
You're very welcome. And people, remember, YouTube, like us, share, subscribe, like us, share. Keep in mind, you're getting the very best there is of Super Bowl week right here on Real Deal Sports Show. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Oliver, owner of California Income Tax Council and California Alumni Insurance Services. We've been helping our clients for over 45 years avoid costly tax mistakes and to take advantage of the many opportunities available for tax savings, including legitimate tax breaks most people are either misinformed or unaware of. When it comes to handling the Internal Revenue Service, allow our many years of experience to help you in providing complete filings and the accurate return for you. There are many responsibilities you have for your business to manage on a day-to-day basis without having to take hours out of your time to learn new tax laws, credits, and rebates. We stay updated on all regulations, laws, and benefits, giving our clients the peace of mind that comes with the most accurate return. Our insurance services also keep our clients well protected throughout the year. Call us today at 510-238-8800 and allow us to help you with both your insurance and income tax needs.